The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Our life is what our thoughts make it. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. The best answer to anger is silence. Almost nothing material is needed for a happy life, for he who has understood existence. Whatever happens to you has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time. That which is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees. You can commit injustice by doing nothing. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. It is not events that disturb people. It is their judgments concerning them. To live a good life, we have the potential for it. If we can learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Life is short. The fruit of this life is a good character and acts for the common good. Stay calm and serene, regardless of what life throws at you. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Each day provides its own gifts. Nothing should be done without a purpose. Even the smallest thing should be done with reference to an end. Poverty is the mother of crime. Everything that happens, happens as it should, and if you observe carefully, you will find this to be so. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. Live out your life in truth and justice, tolerant of those who are neither true nor just. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. It is the person who continues in his self-deception and ignorance who is harmed. No man can escape his destiny, the next inquiry being how he may best live the time that he has to live. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly. The memory of everything is very soon overwhelmed in time. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Confine yourself to the present. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible. No random actions. None not based on underlying principles. Let men see. Let them know. A real man who lives as he was meant to live. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself in your way of thinking. Pleasures, when they go beyond a certain limit, are but punishments. Receive without conceit. Release without struggle. Life is short. That's all there is to say. Get what you can from the present. Be content to seem what you really are. Nothing natural is evil. To do harm is to do yourself harm. To do an injustice is to do yourself an injustice. Nothing happens to anyone that he can't endure. The first step, don't be anxious. Nature controls it all. When someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. A rock is thrown in the air. It loses nothing by coming down, gained nothing by going up. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane.